Hey man, my name's Leroy, and I want to introduce myself and tell you a little bit about me. I'm a liberal. My last name is Green Seeds. I had that changed. You know, I ain't gonna tell you what it used to be, but it was like, well man, like it was like a lot different than that. It was like a regular name, but I want people to know that like it's far out and really cool to like be green and stuff. You know, I mean, frogs are green and grass is green and stuff, and green's a really cool color. Anyway, I want to tell you something about a couple things. And every time I come on here with the dude there with what's his name, the little guy Ernie. Yeah, every time I come on, I'm gonna tell you something about our world and about liberalism and some of the good stuff that you know that like is like real and stuff. Okay, like it's gonna be. I'm gonna tell you how cool and stuff it is to be like a liberal and like even a Democrat, or you know, to be in stuff, you know, like the Hollywood guys and stuff, because those people are cool. They know what's going on. Anyway, this is it. This is what you should be using in your home. The cool thing about this light, it's a new light bulb. I forget what it's called. It's called I don't know. It's just called the new light. It's a new round circular light. Okay. Yeah, but the nice thing about this is really cool, man. It is so far out in the morning. You're gonna love it. This is so cool. When you turn it on, it doesn't get bright right away and like blind you. It takes it a while to like, you know, to get to full illumination. I wrote that down. Yeah, illumination. That's it. And what's cool about that, while it's just kind of illuminating, you get this really cool light, kind of soft. Yeah, maybe smoke something. You get to relax with that cool light. You never know. Now, I don't mean that. I mean smoke anything. The legal, you know, just legal things. Nothing bad. Anyway, and then when it gets full, it's really cool, because then it kind of lights everything up in this really kind of yellowy, really bright, you know, ghostly kind of light. It's really cool. It's a little hard to read by it. Now, the only problem I can find with this, I don't know what to do with them when they burn out in 1,000 years. I guess they last like about 1,000 years, but they got mercury in them, and I know you can't drink that or eat it because fish die of it. But you know, I mean, you can not only can you die of coal, like Harry Reid, my buddy, said, but you can die of mercury too. Okay. So anyway, when we find out what we're going to do with these lights, go ahead and do what the government tells you, because the government is always right, because they're the ones keeping you where you are. That's right. Remember that. Don't believe this conservative stuff about doing your own thing, okay? I mean, when you do your own thing, then if the government's telling you, because it's a lot easier. And I want to tell you one cool thing, and nobody believes me, nobody listens to me, but I think Nancy Pelosi is a hot chick. She reminds me of Betty Grable, because remember Betty Grable had the real dark hair, hung way down and stuff, you know? She was really cool. I loved Betty Grable. I think she had her arms insured for like $1 million or something, because she had such great arms. Anyway, Nancy is really cool. She's a hot chick, man. I like, you know, I don't have dreams or nothing about her, but you know, I like that girl. I like to meet her. I like to take her to dinner. We take a little walk down by the wharf and, you know, maybe skip some pebbles and stuff. And, you know, hey, you never know. Oh, enough of that. Anyway, I want to tell you something right now. We need socialism. And there's a lot of reasons for socialism, but on a personal basis, we need socialism because I still need to get them checks, man. You know, I can't work. I mean, I've got like anti-Pacific Ocean water weird syndrome. Yeah, I swallowed water once in San Diego, and my body has just not worked since then. So I get my checks, and I get all that really cool hospital stuff. I got so many doctors, I can't even remember their names, man. It is so cool. Why settle for one doctor, you know? Why go to work, do all this stuff, and pay them big bills? Hey, my doctor's there. Whoever is there is my doctor. That is freedom, man. I love that. Oh, whoa. I get so excited. Sometimes I go to the hospital just because I want to see the nurses, man. I love it, yeah. I sometimes throw up just so they'll say, oh, the poor little guy. I love it. It's a cool place to be. And a lot of people don't know this, but Che Guevara is alive, and he's coming back, baby. And when he comes back, there's going to be some changes around here, okay? And I want you to remember a couple of my friends, okay? I want you to remember Danny Glover, because Danny Glover is like that with Hugo Chavez, all right? And Danny Glover is a really cool, like, far-out fine actor, man. He's really good. So remember that, you know, they're good friends, and they, like, gave some gas to some people in New York and stuff. It was really cool. So anyway, he's a cool guy, and Danny Glover, too. And that little Hugo, he's kind of funny. And one more thing, I think that you all know this, and a lot of people haven't talked about it lately. You know what I mean? Got a kind of itch in my head there. I think something growing back there. Anyway, George Bush and his band of thieves, all right, caused the San Francisco earthquake in 1908 or 1905 or 1903, whenever it was. He caused that. Him and his guys caused that. I don't know how they did it, but I'm working on it. When I get an answer, I'll get back to you. And he is also the reason, this one really makes me mad, he is also the reason that green mussels are now blue. George Bush did that. He put something in the water. He put something in the oceans, and that's why the mussels are bad now. That makes me so mad. So anyway, what I want you to know is that love a tree, man. Go hug a tree, all right? And save a tree. If you want to write on something, go write on somebody's wall. Somebody from the city government will come by, they'll clean it up anyway. It won't cost you anything, but don't get caught, because then they get all mad, you know. The government will clean it all up. And I say, taggers rule, right on the buildings and right on the walls, man. Peace, love, and Che lives, okay? I'm sorry I get so excited, but I'm such an American person that you know, I want to see everybody equal. I don't want to see some guy have a lot of money and me not have any. That's ridiculous. He should, if he's going to go out there and work that hard, he don't need all that money. He should be giving me some of it, man. Far out. You know what I'm saying? It's not his to keep. You got some rich people? Help some poor people. Give that money away, man. Unless you're in Hollywood, then they earn their stuff out there, man. Anyway, I'll have more stuff to tell you next time. It'll be just as far out and cool as I'm telling you now, because I'm a little nervous, because this is like my first time like I've ever like been in front of a camera, except that one camera where they went maybe like that. You know, that's a long time ago. You don't want to hear that story, no. I wasn't gone very long anyway. No, it wasn't a bad thing. Anyway, I want to thank the little dude in there and tell him thanks, and I'm going to come back with more liberal ideas. And remember, socialism ain't going to hurt nobody, baby. It ain't going to hurt nobody. It's worked all over the world. It worked in Russia for a long time. Them people was happy. They didn't know what was going on. They was happy. So thank you, and I'll thank the little guy later. But hey, peace, man. Peace, peace. Love and live your life, man. Live your life out there. Live it for yourself and for your country. And everybody's equal, baby. Far out.